Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about one topic that I know we all enjoy: gaming. And I'm bringing that up because there are a number of things that I picked up just recently that I'm really excited about, and there are some other things that came up while I was just doing my business that I'm interested in talking about. So this is just going to be I'm just going to set up a run that's just here to let me get some things off my back. And by that I mean talk about some things that I'm kind of giddy about. So we are going to be doing a nice ranged build. So in order to get ourselves a decent ranged build going on, we need to set ourselves up with what's going to work out for us. Problem is, a lot of good dash arcana are don't necessarily count as projectiles. And you know what? I think that's fine, because they are there to try to help us out in other ways. Strangely, air spinner counts as a projectile, so, we take those. Now we'll definitely use... I'm gonna use Bouncing Surge, and now for our signature. We need a good signature that lets us throw things. Like Dragon Arc or Exploding Fireball. See, Astral Dissonance counts, but I think we can do better. Like, Mark of Discord is actually a pretty decent one. Now, it doesn't do a lot of straight up damage, so it might not be our best choice for this. So let's just stick with the tried and true Exploding Fireball. Now, you'll notice that there is a little bit of an issue with the Gloves of Gambit, and that is that it does plus 12, and it does it to all projectile arcana, which, okay, fine. Problem is, we could also start with something like Jade's Jewel Tiara, and start with plus 4 up to plus 16. So it just kind of invalidates the Gloves of Gambit a little bit. But, for the sake of flavor, we're going to take it. And as per usual, we're going to attempt to get the retro floor plan. It is as much as I love a lot of those cursed relic choices, and I think they're fun to have. I'm also aware that not all of them are as useful as each other, but I don't know, for my money it doesn't get much better than the retro floor plan. I really like it. Now, because we are running projectiles, do we start with Atlas right away so we can get that off the checklist? Or do we just... You know what? No, we're just gonna do Atlas right off the bat, because him and his Earth Knights are the things that can make running a ranged build a nightmare. And honestly, I think this works out nicely, because then after this we have Shu and Freya, and we can have some fun again. Now, you may already notice this, but Bouncing Surge doesn't hit as many enemies as we would like. Fortunately, we have the upgrade for it right there, but I'm gonna wait on that, because I don't know who's our red vendor this time around. Okay, I thought I was doing something calculated there, but never mind. So I wanted to talk about gaming today because... that was annoying. Because I just recently picked up a good few things, like I'm not sure if I'm going, how many of them I'm going to play for the channel. Wow, that was awful. Like, I'm not sure how many of them I want to play for the channel, but the story being that I woke up this morning and just because I've been sitting in kind of a slump when it comes to my finances, I decided, all right, let me check what I've got in my bank account. Maybe I can afford to go out once this week. And it turns out I have gotten paid early. So, with what little time I had left on the Steam Spring Sale, I decided to take advantage and picked up a few things. Amongst those things that I picked up a game that's been on my wish list for years. I've not really known what to think about it, it's just kind of been there. So maybe if you guys know anything about this game, then tell me, but the name of the game is Bloody Spell. And this thing, the game looks pretty, but I don't know what type of game it is. It's outside of, I know it's heavily influenced in martial arts. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on, my phone's alarm is going off. I have an alarm set to remind me to take a second dose of one of my prescriptions. And it was going off right then and there. Okay. It's a very interesting gift set. I like it. But I don't think I'm going to grab any of those spells. They don't really jive with what I'm trying to do. But having super fast air spinners is really nice. And this is why I wanted to wait on picking up the upgraded Bouncing Surge, because now we can see if Nocturne is going to share with us anything of particular interest. But that's about all I'm interested in, to be fair, because I'm trying to stick to a heavy long-range formula. That is the entire idea behind this build. Alright, little heavy damage for the first floor, but now that we have the upgraded Bouncing Surge, we can control more enemies. That'll work out nicely for us. I don't use Rock Solid Tomahawk very much. I should be using that more often. Creates these lovely little combos that admittedly, I'm not 100% sure how to use properly. So if one of you guys knows more about using Rock Solid Tomahawk than I do, by all means, share the love with me. Okay, I should have just taken the portal. Alright, so back to the things that I picked up on the Steam Spring Sale. Let's see, this one was particularly cheap. It's a kind of 2D platforming roguelite that I've had my eye on for a while, but I keep questioning it because it has rather mixed reviews on Steam. It's just making it. It made me second guess my own interest in the game, but the game is Xenon Valkyrie. And again, if you guys know anything about that one, by all means, let me know. But that game has been catching my interest for a while. That one I'm thinking I might play for the channel. Bloody Spell, I'm not so sure, but you guys let me know if you're interested in seeing that game, and I will consider playing it for the channel, or at least doing a one-off so that we have at least some idea of what we're looking at. But when I realized I got paid early, I decided to look and see what else was of interest, and managed to find myself a good price on Persona 4 Golden as well, which from what I've heard is the definitive way to play Persona 4. And hey, I have Persona 5 Royal on my Switch thanks to a birthday present. So I've got plenty of Persona that I can play. Now, those games need absolutely no introduction. Okay, Shock Nova is not a projectile, so I'll probably get rid of it when I can. But, you know, it's good. It's here for now. We might as well make good use of it. Double check. Yeah, there's nothing here I want. Alright, moving onwards. Sweet, I missed. That, no. Moving on. I'm trying to remember, what else did I pick up? A lot of the things that I did on Steam this morning were just essentially re-downloading things onto the new computer. So not necessarily getting new games, just making sure that I had old favorites ready to go on standby on my new device. You know, games like Metallic Child, Metal Unit, Skull the Hero Slayer, which I really need to get back into. I know we've all heard that study that goes, you know, once you put down a game, you're very likely not to pick it back up. So just to give you guys a little bit of an idea as to whether or not there's any truth to that statement or not, before I started playing Wizard of Legend for the channel, I actually hadn't played it in like, you know, a good few months. I was moving on to other projects, and then I said, you know what, let me play this for the channel just because I enjoy roguelike games and I want to play around with something that I really enjoy. So no, it's not a guarantee that once you put a game down, you're never gonna pick it back up again. That is just silly. Earthquake Axe is apparently also not a projectile, so that was a waste of 200 gold. Okay, you guys can go away forever. Okay, that room was not good for me. Yeah, that's not gonna help. See, I also know that Have a Nice Death is now actually fully out and out of early access. That's another game I've had my eye on for quite a while. And that's one that I am interested in playing for the channel. I haven't quite picked it up yet, though. That was not smart. Okay, well that's what I can use Shiva's water bottle for. And it turns out that's about all I'm going to be using it for. Especially since you're not helping. Jesus. Sell me a decent relic, goddammit. I think that's asking too much. See, another couple of games that I decided to try out because they're very cheap, and to be fair, I've only tried out one of them, is there are a couple of, like, psychological horror visual novels. And the names of these games are strange, so, you know, take it. So take it with a grain of salt, but it's milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. And then the second one is the sequel, milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. But yeah, those games are suitably... Like I said, I've only tried out the first one so far, but it is suitably creepy. Now, when it comes to psychological horror in visual novel format, I will still say that Doki Doki Literature Club is probably the better buy. But I mean, it's hard to go wrong when the game and the soundtrack is less than $2. And then the second one I had actually picked up on a previous sale where it was like $3. So, like, I don't think that's an overall indictment of the game's quality. I think that's just the developers going like, This is our passion project, play it. And then there's me sitting with a few bucks burning a hole in my wallet during the Steam sale going, alright, I'll play it myself. Now, unfortunately, the Steam Spring Sale is over, but we all know that Steam has frequent sales. Like right now, there's a Square Enix. Did I really just say that? I mean, yeah, Square Enix isn't as respectable as they used to be, unfortunately, but you know, what do you expect when the heads of your company are trying to go completely full market on NFTs? You just want to look at them and just slap them and just say, no, these have been out of fashion for at least 2 years now. All they are is a means of ripping people off. But I bring that up in case you wanna try to pick up a good Square Enix game on sale. Like the Final Fantasy VII remake is probably a good thing to pick up. So would the Crisis Core remake. You know, I'm just bringing it up because there are some things that Square Enix has that are worth playing. Nier Automata and Nier Replicant come to mind. Okay, that was harrowing. Radiant Beat is not a projectile. I'm wondering, should I pick it up anyway? It's probably a bit more useful than Shock Nova. Alright, where is Anders? There he is. Except I went in the wrong portal. There we go. And let's pick up a healing potion just to make sure that we're on the up and up. Now, I'm grabbing all of those... I'm grabbing all of those Midas relics just in case. Trying to think if there's anything else I need on this floor. I don't think there is. Alright, combo heavy! like it, but I'm going to stick with what I have. Now, I think I should probably just go ahead and discuss the big one that I just downloaded. This is something I've been looking forward to playing for a while. I've talked about it on my videos at great length. I've mentioned that it was one of the driving forces behind wanting to upgrade my computer in the first place, kind of like Nier Automata was a few years ago. And by that I mean I finally bit the bullet and just bought Elden Ring. And not gonna lie, I'm very much looking forward to sinking my teeth into that one. Oops. Now, I'm sure you guys are interested in seeing me play that one and seeing how many times I die trying to get my footing in the world of Elden Ring. And yeah, I do admit I have very little experience with the Soulsborne genre. I have some experience, of course. I did play the crap out of Code Vein, so I have a pretty good idea of how things like this tend to go. I've also played Little Witch Nobeta, which is also a pretty decent, if somewhat unconventional Soulsborne, considering that you're playing as a witch right off the bat. Like you're not just playing as, Captain Sword and Shield Warrior. So yeah, that one definitely has me pretty excited. I've been looking forward to Elden Ring for a while and just haven't been able to play it. So that one's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, shoot, I'm out of relic slots. There we go. Now, there are other games that I have picked up that weren't necessarily picked up as part of the Steam Spring Sale. Like, I did pick up Grim Guardian's Demon Purge, which, because of some problem that someone had with them using the word Grim, the name of the game is now Gal Guardians. And that would be because the two main characters are actually the main characters of the Galgun series. Or I think just Galgun 2, I'm not sure, but... I've also been thinking about trying out Cyber Shadow, but I mean that's, you know, whatever. The point is, I have a lot of things to try out, and some things that I recently picked up that I'm really excited about. Why don't I just go ahead and pose this question now, since it's gonna come up? And that is, what sort of build do you think I should go for with Elden Ring? Now, as you well know, I have an obvious predisposition towards magic use. So I was thinking about doing some sort of sorcerer build. That was not smart. Now, from what I've heard, going magic is kind of the easy route through Elden Ring, but that's not why I want to. That's not why I want to. Why I'm thinking about using it. I'm thinking about using it because I just like magic. So any of you who are thinking, oh, you're just doing that just to have an easy way through the game so you don't have to embarrass yourself. No matter what route I take through the game, I'm going to be dying a lot. That I can guarantee. No, I just really like magic users. That's just all there is to it. And I'm not even sure if that's the case anymore. I get the feeling the game has been patched and updated to alter the balance a little bit, so I don't even know if that's still the case. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm pretty excited about, and I'm interested in hearing what you guys are thinking on that front. Well, that was awful. Oh, come on! Whoa, what was that? Alright, well, visual glitch aside, that wasn't horrible. I do feel like I took a few more hits than I really should have there, but okay, let's wait for Bouncing Surge. Here we go. Alright, that wasn't horrible. Could have gone better, but not horrible. Yeah, not a lot here catching my fancy. But I like the idea of rainbows, damn it. We will finish this run in style. Aw, man, thought I could hit all three. That time I got it. Ow. Perfect. Alright. I like that fight. Worked out very well. Alright, so I had listed a bunch of games that I had just recently picked up. I had mentioned Xenon Valkyrie, I had mentioned Persona 4 Golden. I also picked up Machina Blade. I don't know how I feel about that one yet, but I'll try it out and let you guys know what I think. And of course, the big one is I did pick up Elden Ring, and I am thinking about Have a Nice Death. So, by all means, you guys let me know what you think about what should come next in the comments below, as there's a lot of options right now. The Steam Spring Sale and my bank's early pay feature have done me a big favor, so, you know, thank them. So let me know what you guys are thinking you'd like to see coming up in the near future. I thank you for coming and spending some of your free time with me here today. I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you may be. And you guys take care of yourselves. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I look forward to hearing what you think.